All right, let's go. We're diving headfirst into the season premiere of Me and the Boys Wrestling.
Buckle up.
This is not your typical wrestling league, you know?
It's nuts.
We've got 72 characters,
Yeah.
real people, pop culture icons,
It's wild.
all battling it out.
All battling it out for the top spot.
Now this
Jeez,
season,
this season is going to be great.
they've introduced
A faction war.
faction wars, baby. So
Yeah.
it's not just individual wins anymore.
No?
These wrestlers are part of teams fighting for points.
All season long.
Each victory, each elimination.
Adds to their faction score, yeah.
So help me understand this faction wars a little bit better.
Okay.
We know wins and eliminations mean points,
Right.
but what's the big picture here?
Okay. Done.
What are these factions fighting for, ultimately?
Bragging rights, for sure.
Yeah.
But more importantly, control,
Oh, yeah.
influence within this world of Me and the Boys Wrestling.
Oh, I see.
The winning faction basically gets to call the shots.
Oh.
Yeah, dictating storylines,
Really?
influencing matchups, yeah.
Wow.
Shaping the very direction of the league.
So it's not just about being the toughest wrestler.
Yeah.
It's about,
Which faction
yeah,
has got the best strategy,
Yeah.
the most cunning leadership,
right.
and can they adapt
Yeah,
to this constantly evolving landscape?
you got it.
It's a wild one.
It adds a whole new layer of intrigue
Oh,
to
yeah.
every single match
Every rivalry.
and alliance.
Absolutely. And speaking of alliances, let's talk about some of these matches
Let's do it.
from this explosive premiere.
Okay, I want to start with Cameron Taylor,
Oh, interesting.
an NXG rookie, taking on D-Block, a veteran.
Interesting matchup.
We saw some impressive debuts
We did.
from the rookies last week, but
But-
could they hold their own against these seasoned veterans?
Well, you know what's fascinating?
What's that?
Is that it seems like the rookies have been studying.
Oh, really?
They've been doing their homework. They might be new to Me and the Boys Wrestling.
Yeah.
But they've clearly been watching the veterans. They've been learning those weaknesses
Oh, smart.
and adapting their strategies.
Wow.
Taylor's victory, that wasn't a fluke.
No.
It was calculated.
That strange-looking top rope move
Oh, yeah.
that Taylor used to get the pin.
That was wild.
I mean, it was like he invented it on the spot.
I know. Do you think that could be his signature move?
I think it could be a game changer for him as he continues to climb the ranks.
Yeah, absolutely. Rookie sensation.
Now, let's talk about the Kubessers.
Okay.
They seem to be dominating early on.
Yeah, they are off to a good start.
They had two big wins,
2 big wins.
starting with French Lover beating Tebow.
That was a fun one.
This was a classic clash of styles.
He really was.
Tebow relying on his power and size,
Yeah.
and French Lover using his speed and agility.
And you can't forget about those distractions from the teammates at ringside.
Oh, absolutely not. That's where the faction wars really comes in.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. It's like a chess match, with each faction trying to outmaneuver the other.
In and out of the ring.
Exactly. And in this case, French Lover was able to capitalize on all the chaos,
Yeah.
hit that surprise spear
Yeah, he did.
to secure that win for the Quebecers.
And a big win it was.
Speaking of the Quebecers,
Yeah.
got to talk about Gordon McDonald
Iron McDonald.
taking on a beating Ryan Kai.
That was a good one.
This guy's like a human battering ram.
He's a beast.
Just plowed through Kai's defenses.
McDonald's raw power was just on full display.
I thought that Kai trying to remove that turnbuckle pad was a little sneaky,
Yeah, a little underhanded.
but I guess it goes to show.
It shows you how far these factions are willing to go to get those points.
Absolutely.
McDonald's strength was just too much for Kai to handle.
2 matches, 2 wins for the Quebecers.
Yeah, they're definitely the ones to watch right now.
But we can't forget about the Elite.
Oh, no, they had a big night.
They had a strong showing,
Huge night for them.
especially in that 10-person Rumble.
Oh, the Rumble was absolute mayhem.
Wrestlers from every faction
Every faction battling it out.
for those elimination points.
Yeah, trying to rack up those points.
We saw some impressive displays of athleticism,
We did.
some surprising betrayals,
Oh, yeah.
and of course, Danger Boy's just brutality.
He's a brutal guy.
And let's not forget Road Pig pulling off that 619.
619 out of nowhere.
I mean, that was a highlight reel moment.
It was a thing of beauty.
And then that final showdown
Oh, yeah.
between Danger Boy and Road Pig
What a match.
had the crowd on the edge of their seats,
They were going wild.
but ultimately, Danger Boy won.
He did, adding 3 points to the Elite score.
The Elite are definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, absolutely.
And they continued that winning streak
Yeah, they did.
with Arai's successful title defense
I'm impressed.
in that 4-way tables match.
That was brutal.
This match was a testament to her resilience,
Oh, yeah.
her ability to thrive in chaos.
Tables are breaking left and right. She never gave up.
She outsmarted her opponents,
She's so smart.
outmaneuvered them all,
She did it.
retained her championship.
Retain the championship. Yeah.
It's 2 big wins for the elite.
2 big wins.
And we haven't even talked about Fitz yet.
Oh, Fitz.
Who won that eliminator match?
He's a master strategist.
He really is.
Always thinking 3 steps ahead.
Absolutely. And the eliminator match.
Yeah.
It's all about outlasting your opponents.
I gotta have stamina.
And Fitz proved
He does.
he's got the stamina.
He's got the skill.
The skill.
The mental fortitude
Move.
to come out on top.
And that win earned those 3 points
3 big points.
for the Mega Militia.
They might not be as flashy as the elite or as dominant as the Quebecers, but
Oh.
they are a team to watch.
They're quietly racking up those points.
They are.
Now, before we get to that main event,
Boy.
we got to talk about RJ the Terrible
RJ the Terrible.
versus Torch.
What a matchup.
Talk about a name that does not match the performance.
It's amazing.
He was stumbling around the ring,
I know.
looking completely out of his element.
It was rough.
But then, something just clicked.
Yeah.
He tapped into something.
Some hidden reserve. Yeah.
He actually managed to beat Torch.
It was a surprising upset.
It really was.
Yeah, Torch's tactics were
I
a
did.
little questionable.
I mean, not to mention that botched interference
Oh, yeah.
by Angelo King,
What was he thinking?
who was supposed to help Torch,
Yeah.
but really he just added to
Yep.
the chaos.
It seems like even the best laid plans
I know.
can go wrong in the world of Me and the Boys Wrestling.
Absolutely.
But in the end,
Yeah.
RJ the Terrible, despite the name,
Yeah.
managed to secure that victory for the Mega Militia.
It really goes to show anything can happen in this league.
Anything can happen.
Are you ready to talk about the main event?
Oh, I'm ready. This is where things get crazy.
This is where things get wild.
the main event.
Oh, it was a clash of titans.
Where was
We had DMP, a fictional character,
with presidential ambitions.
challenging Donald Trump, the reigning champion.
And the self-proclaimed president of Me and the Boys Wrestling.
I mean, it's crazy to think about
Yes.
a simulated wrestling league where a fictional character can challenge for the presidency.
It's wild. It's like they've created this whole alternate reality.
It's blurring the lines between fiction and reality.
It really is.
It makes you think, what does it mean for a fictional character to hold political office?
It's a good question.
Can they actually influence the direction of this simulated world?
Yeah, what does it all mean?
Those are some deep thoughts for a wrestling show.
I know, right?
But that's what makes Me and the Boys Wrestling so unique.
It really is.
It's not just about the action.
No,
It's about the stories, the characters.
the personalities, yeah.
And the main event was a perfect example of that.
It was.
You had DMP, this larger-than-life character,
Yeah,
going toe-to-toe with Donald Trump,
a real-life figure.
known for his own brand of theatrics.
The Clash of the Titans.
And let's not forget the personal history
Oh, the
between these two.
Yeah,
They were teammates once,
part of the same faction.
but now bitter rivals.
Fighting for the ultimate prize
The championship.
and the presidency.
The match itself, it was a roller coaster.
Oh, yeah.
You had DMP showcasing his athleticism, his technical prowess,
He's so talented.
while Trump relied on his brawling.
His underhanded tactics.
The crowd was going
And
wild.
we're chanting DMP's name.
The whole arena was buzzing.
You could feel the energy.
And then that finish.
Oh, the
DMP hitting his signature 613,
So good.
followed by that devastating bullfrog splash.
Oh, it was brutal.
A display of skill and power.
He got the victory.
DMP is the new champion.
And the new president of Me and the Boys Wrestling.
I can't believe it.
It was a shocking moment.
Just when you thought the drama was over,
It wasn't over yet.
Drake, the Devil Castle,
Oh, dream.
attempts to cash in his Money in the Bank contract.
He saw his chance.
For those who don't know,
Yeah. What is Money in the Bank?
it's basically a guaranteed title shot.
At any time.
So Drake was trying to steal the championship
Yeah, right there.
moments after DMP's victory.
That's cold.
It was a brilliant twist,
It was.
adding another layer of chaos,
The unpredictability.
and the fact that DMP was able to stop him,
Yeah.
leaving us with that cliffhanger.
Oh, what a way to end the show.
I cannot wait to see what happens next week.
Me neither.
This premiere has set the stage.
For an amazing season.
Action Wars is in full swing.
Alliances are shifting.
The balance of power is constantly changing.
It's going to be wild.
So let's take a step back.
Okay.
Look at the bigger picture.
Yeah.
What are the key takeaways?
Well, Faction Wars is a game changer.
It's not about individual wins anymore.
Nope. It's all about Those alliances, the long-term planning, getting those points for your team.
The Quebecers, they've made a
Oh,
statement.
yeah, they're dominant.
French lover, Gordon MacDonald, unstoppable.
Early favorites for sure.
But the elite, they're right there.
Oh, yeah, they're right on their heels.
Danger Boys win at Dare's title defense.
They had a big night.
And then you have the Mega Militia.
Quietly racking up those points.
Fitz's win. RJ the Terrible's win.
They're a threat.
It's a fascinating dynamic.
It is.
And then you've got DMP,
The wild card.
the champ, the president.
What's he gonna do?
It's hard to predict.
I have no idea.
One thing's for sure.
What's that?
It's going to be entertaining.
Oh, yeah. This is gonna be good.
And this point system,
Yeah.
it adds a whole new layer of strategy.
It does.
Every match, every elimination has consequences.
It's not just about winning anymore.
It's about maximizing those points.
Outmaneuvering your opponents.
It's like a giant chess game.
It really is.
Each faction making strategic moves,
Yeah.
trying to anticipate next play.
Trying to stay one step ahead.
And then you have those glitches,
Errors.
throwing everything into chaos.
It's a brilliant blend of strategy, action, and humor.
It really is.
And it keeps you guessing.
What do you think DMP's victory means for the future
That's a tough one.
of Me and the Boys wrestling?
Yeah.
Will he use his power for good?
Or will he become a tyrant?
Will the other factions challenge his authority?
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
So, why should the listener care about all of this?
Why should they care?
This simulated wrestling league.
With all these crazy characters and storylines.
Because it's more than just entertainment.
It is.
It's a reflection of our own society.
Our obsession with power.
Fame, the pursuit of victory.
It's a satire, a comedy, a drama.
An action-packed spectacle.
All rolled into one.
It's a world where anything can happen.
Glitches become canon.
Fictional characters can be president.
We can escape the mundane.
Embrace the absurd.
And find some genuine insights into humanity.
So as we wrap up this deep dive
Into the season premiere,
of Me and the Boys Wrestling.
we want to leave you with a question.
Okay.
Something to think about
All right.
as we wait for the next chapter.
In this saga, we've seen the rise of the Quebecers.
We have.
The elite's performance.
Yeah,
The Mega Militia's cunning strategy.
they're smart.
And of course, DMP becoming president.
That's wild.
But what does it all mean?
That's the question.
What happens when a fictional character holds office?
Yeah, in this crazy world.
Will DMP be a good leader?
Or will he be a tyrant?
Will the other factions try to challenge him?
Maybe they'll team up.
And what about those glitches?
Yeah, the errors, are they just random?
Or is there something more to them?
Something deeper?
Could they unravel everything?
Possibly.
These are the questions that keep us coming back.
I know, right?
They make Me and the Boys Wrestling more than just a show.
It's a social experiment.
A commentary on our world.
Reflecting our hopes and fears.
So, as you watch the next episode,
Pay attention.
think critically.
Analyze the characters.
What are their motivations?
Yeah, what are they really after?
What are the consequences of their actions?
It's all connected.
Because in Me and the Boys Wrestling, anything is possible.
The lines are blurred.
Between fiction and reality
The only thing that's certain
is uncertainty.
So get ready.
This ride is just getting started.
Remember, the most important question isn't what happened.
No.
It's why.
And what does it all mean?
Keep those questions in mind as we continue our deep dive into this wild world of Me and the Boys Wrestling.
Until next time.
Keep on wrestling with those big ideas.